guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jewel Book Reviews. My name is Tammy Shields, and I have a great book that I am featuring for you guys today. And the name of that book is called Big by Vashti Harrison. Guys, this is a phenomenal book. I really love it a lot, and I'm quite sure you guys are going to love it too. So I'm going to get right to it. Now, the full review will be on Jewel Book Reviews on YouTube. So that is where you can see the full review. So I'm just going to read an excerpt of the very first part of the book, so it'll give you guys a little bit of an idea what the book is actually going to be like if you decide to purchase it for yourself in your own personal library for your kiddos, or if you want to have it in your classroom. So let's get started. Big by Vashti Harrison. Okay, so it says, once there was a girl, she had a big laugh, a big heart, big dreams, and it was good until it wasn't. Now, this award-winning author and illustrator, who was actually on double duty because she not only wrote the book, but she did these beautiful illustrations, take you on a journey. This child's journey to self-love. It shows the power of words to both hurt and heal. With spare text and exquisite illustrations, this emotional exploration of being big in a world that prizes small is a tender portrayal of how you can stand out and still feel invisible at the same time. I love that because this book really does teach those two concepts to children. It shows how words can both hurt and heal. All right, guys, I'm going to open up the book and we're going to look at some of these beautiful illustrations. On the very first page, it says, once there was a girl with a big laugh, a big heart, and very big dreams. All right, I'm going to turn it around so you can see the illustration. So that is the baby right here. This is the little girl, the one with the big dreams and the big laugh and the big heart. All right, I'm going to continue on. It says she learned her ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. She always said please and thank you and even put all of her toys away. At dinner time, she ate all of her food. What a big girl you are, the adults would say, and it was all good. Okay, I'm going to go on. It says she grew and she learned and she laughed and she dreamed and she grew and she grew and she grew, and it was good. All right, so let's take a look at some of those illustrations. All right, beautiful illustrated pages. Let me go on to the next page. So it was all good, guys, until it wasn't. You are a very big girl, they would say. She was a little taller and bigger than most of the children inside of her classroom. Well, one day when she was on the playground, something big happened. A couple of the children started talking about the things that they wanted to be in the play. They were all on swings. One little girl said, I can't wait to the recital. The other one says, I'm going to be a rose. The other one says, I'm going to be a daisy. But right at that moment, this little girl realized that she had trouble getting out of the swing and she was stuck, and she asked for help. This is when the children began to mock her. And they were like, OMG, she's stuck. And they started calling her out her name. I'm going to show you guys that illustration. So she needed help. And on the next page, it shows where her teacher actually provided help for her. But not without yelling at her, saying, don't you think you're too big for that? And it just crumbled her. She just immediately sunk down into the floor. And I'll show you guys that illustration. All right, now on the next page, it says it made her feel so small. And I'll show you guys that illustration. So that experience made her feel so small. The words stung. They were hard to shake off as she looks at herself in the mirror. This is the last page I'm going to review before I stop. She began to feel not herself, out of place, exposed, judged, yet visible. Invisible, rather. And here's the illustrations for that. All right, guys, I'm going to stop there because there is so much to this book. But like I said, the main concept of this book is to teach children about their words and how our words can both hurt and they can heal. So it has tons of stuff in it. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to purchase this book on your own or check to see if your local library has it. I always advocate for the local libraries. I actually saw this book at Target, but I decided to get it on Amazon because it was a lot cheaper on Amazon. So that's where I purchased it. I will have information about, where I purchased it at and things like that. I will also put the author's name on here again, and I'm going to include a link to the video of the author. She's explaining her journey to writing this book. I always say it's great to see, whenever you can, those interviews with authors and find out like what inspired her to write this book. It's on a local news station. I stumbled across that. That will also be in there. And in the description, it would also have what, developmental areas this book supports. I may end up doing a company video to go along with this, maybe a social emotional activity. I placed this book in our preschool, pre-K, all the way up to second grade because of the concepts inside of this book. And it does offer an opportunity for teachers and parents to have an open conversations with their young ones after they've read the book. So if I do the company video, I will show you some ways and tips on how you can approach the subject of what happened in the book with your children afterwards, and maybe even an activity that you can do that helps to build self-esteem and self-love and things like that for children. So make sure that you check that out. And as always, guys, please hit the like and subscribe button so I can continue to bring you book reviews and other teacher resources. And don't forget to keep reading. I'll see you again next time on the next review.